Yeah, so I was a KTP Associate with Queen's, joined in January 2019, and then got hired by Graham after there in March. So the most challenging part was having no construction background whatsoever. I came from a computer science background, so getting in, trying to learn everything as I went, getting a bit overwhelmed with all the jargon and acronyms can be a bit daunting at the start, but people are there to help you out and develop you and your abilities further. But I think the greatest milestone was just completing the KTP project and seeing the effect of my my products and projects on the company. Yeah, just be patient. Your dream job's not going to be the first thing that appears on Indeed or Glassdoor or anything. Like I worked for O2 straight out of uni for a couple of months selling phones in a touring van, so it's definitely not the same route I'm in now. But keep tabs on the likes of Indeed or Glassdoor and see what's popping up your interests and what's relevant to your degree and to your interests as well. And don't doubt your abilities. You just graduated, so you've definitely got the skill set to do well and be confident whenever you do apply for that job. I think it'll be a blend of both. I've recently just been into the office, which is a big rarity this year. It must be about 3 times we've been in the office since August, but we just had 2 graduates actually starting today in our team, and they were onboarded, inducted, everything online. But as things start to become more open, people become more comfortable being in confined spaces or offices, I think that'll start to open up a bit and we'll start to see people eye to eye in offices. And it'll be a blend of both up until then, and then hopefully going forward it'll be more office space. But adapting to online has been a big thing this year, so it could be that way for a bit. I think it's an integral part of the working life. It's essential for developing strong relationships with your team members and also clientele. And I think it's a big factor in getting return customers as well. Positive attitude, you can see it a mile away, and it shows ambition, shows eagerness to learn, and it cements those relationships and that collaboration and team working just that bit further. Well, that was me the first month or 2 months, the jargon and acronyms, everything. I think it was the first week I didn't really want to come off as I didn't know completely what I was doing, so I took it upon myself to do that research. That also helped as well. But I think reaching out to your colleagues, they're not going to think less of you. They were on the same position that you were initially as well, so they're there to help you. And again, you'll just pick that up as you go along. Don't feel too much pressure to know everything on the first day. You're not going to. It's very important to have a job that excites and challenges you. If you go in doing the same mundane tasks that you don't like, the days are going to drag. You're not going to care how much money you're making. There's more important things to life than money. You need that spark and that challenge, and achieving. May it be small challenges or big challenges, they'll spur you on to do better. And if you have a passion for that job as well, it'll only spur you on further. So the sky's the limit for that, and then eventually in that field you'll earn that money. But that shouldn't be the driving factor. It should be what you want to do every day. I knew I always wanted to go into something to do with computers. I've been passionate about it since no age. I've always been brought up around them. Technology, my dad coded whenever I was young, so there's always computers, devices, soldering irons sitting everywhere. So it was always something I was passionate about, and that led me to go into computer science and management at Loughborough University. Absolutely loved it. It was challenging, but I think the fact that I had the passion towards computers and technology drove me on to do well, and then reach out and look for a job that ticked all those boxes. It wasn't like the thing I wasn't looking about was the money. There was the hands-on approach and having a lot of contribution to a project, and getting to do what I love each day, and I've just progressed from then. Just how adaptable you can be to different environments. I'm sure I'm not the only one that was a bit thought that Teams calls and Zoom calls were a bit daunting at the start, but now it's second nature. It would be nearly even weirder to have a meeting in person now. So my work was very much based around virtual reality and augmented reality, but I used to fly across to meet clients and share VR experiences, but now you can't be within 2 meters of someone, never mind share a VR headset. So I had to pivot my role quite heavily, and I focused now on business intelligence and SQL database design and Power BI, and completely changed what my what I expected my outcomes to be, and what my objectives should be, and it's ultimately led to a lot more satisfaction. Adaptability is just huge. Like I was saying before, just no one expects you to know everything on your first day. Everyone's been in that position. Everyone's had their own first day and first fears and doubting themselves. Just take every day as it comes.